Picture this. You've saved up for months. You found the perfect flat. You put in an offer. The landlord loves you. Everything's going perfectly. Then the letting agent says, "We need to run a credit check." 2 days later, you get the email. "We've decided to go with another applicant." Sound familiar? Here's the brutal truth. In the UK, your credit score affects way more than just getting a mortgage. It affects whether you can rent a flat, get a phone contract, even sometimes get a job. And yet, most UK adults have no idea what their credit score actually is, let alone how to improve it. In the next 13 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how the UK credit score system works, how to check yours for free right now, and the step-by-step process to build or fix your credit score, even if it's trashed right now. Let's get into it. All right, so what actually is a credit score in the UK? Think of it as a financial report card. Every time you borrow money, a credit card, a loan, a phone contract, even energy bills, that information gets recorded. In the UK, there are 3 main credit reference agencies: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Each one keeps its own record of your financial behavior and calculates its own score. Experian, 0999, excellent, 961999. Equifax, 01000, excellent, 8111000. TransUnion, 0710, excellent, 628710. Now here's something most people don't realize. These 3 scores don't have to match. You could have an excellent score with Experian but only fair with Equifax. Why? Because not all lenders report to all 3 agencies. Some only report to 1 or 2. But here's the key point. Landlords, mortgage lenders, and even some employers will check your credit file. And they usually check at least 1, often 2, of these agencies. So if your score is low across the board, you're going to struggle. The good news? You can fix it. And I'll show you how in a minute. But first, let's talk about how to actually check your score, because most people have no idea what theirs is. Here's the thing. Checking your credit score doesn't hurt it. That's a myth. What hurts your score is when lenders check it. That's called a hard search. But when you check it, that's a soft search, and it has 0 impact. Here are the 3 best ways to check your UK credit score for free. Number 1, Experian. Go to experian.co.uk and sign up for the free account. You'll get your Experian score, your full credit report, and alerts if anything changes. They also have a free app. Number 2, Equifax via ClearScore. ClearScore is a free service that uses your Equifax data. Sign up at clearscore.com and you'll get your Equifax score, full report, and tips on how to improve. They make money by showing you credit card offers, but you don't have to take them. Number 3, TransUnion via Credit Karma. Credit Karma gives you your TransUnion score for free. Sign up at creditkarma.co.uk. Same deal. Free score, free report, monetized through offers. My recommendation? Sign up for all 3. It takes about 10 minutes total, and it gives you the full picture. Because remember, different lenders check different agencies. You want to know where you stand across all 3. Once you've got your scores, you'll probably see one of 3 situations. 1. You have no score, thin file. 2. You have a low score, bad credit. 3. You have a decent score but want to optimize it. Let me address each one. All right, so what actually affects your credit score? Let's break it down. Factor 1. Payment history, 35% of your score. This is the biggest one. Do you pay your bills on time? Every single month? If yes, great. If no, that's hurting you. Even one missed payment can drop your score by 100 plus points and stay on your file for 6 years. 6 years. That's how long a missed payment stays on your credit file. Think about that next time you forget to pay your credit card. Factor 2. Credit utilization, 30% of your score. This is how much of your available credit you're using. Let's say you have a credit card with a £5,000 limit. If you're carrying a £4,000 balance, that's 80% utilization. That's bad. The sweet spot? Under 30%. Even better, under 10%. So if you have a £1,000 credit limit, try to keep your balance below £300. Below £100 is even better. Factor 3. Length of credit history, 15% of your score. How long have you been borrowing money? The longer, the better. This is why closing old credit cards can hurt your score. It shortens your average credit history. Factor 4. Credit mix 10% of your score. Do you have different types of credit? Credit cards, loans, mortgage, overdraft? Having a mix shows you can handle different types of credit responsibly. Factor 5. New credit applications 10% of your score. Every time you apply for credit, that's a hard search on your file. Too many hard searches in a short period looks desperate, like you're being rejected everywhere or taking on too much debt. Now here's the thing. If you have no credit history at all, maybe you're young or you just moved to the UK, you don't have a bad score. You have a thin file. Lenders can't see enough information to trust you. That's a different problem, but I'll show you how to fix it in a minute. So how do you actually build or fix your credit score? Here's the step-by-step process. Step 1. Check your credit report for errors. This is more common than you think. Maybe there's a missed payment that wasn't actually missed. Maybe there's an account you don't recognize. Maybe you're linked to someone with bad credit like an ex-partner. Go through all 3 reports carefully. If you spot an error, dispute it with the agency. They have 28 days to investigate and correct it. Step 2. Register on the electoral roll. This is huge, and so many people miss it. If you're not registered to vote at your current address, lenders can't verify you live there. That makes you look risky. Go to GovUK. Takes 2 minutes. Huge impact on your credit score. Step 3. Pay everything on time, every time. This sounds obvious, but I need to say it. Set up direct debits or standing orders for every single bill. Credit cards, phone bills, energy, council tax, everything. Even one missed payment can tank your score. Automate it so you never forget. Step 4. Keep credit utilization under 30%. If you have credit cards, don't max them out. Ideally, keep your balance below 30% of your limit. Below 10% is even better. If you're currently above 30%, focus on paying down the balances before you worry about anything else. Step 5. Don't close old credit accounts. I know it's tempting. You paid off that credit card from 10 years ago, so why keep it open? Because that old account is boosting your credit history length. Close it, and your average credit age drops. That hurts your score. The only exception? If the card has an annual fee you can't afford. Then close it. But if it's free, keep it open and use it occasionally for small purchases you pay off immediately. Step 6. Limit hard searches. Every time you apply for credit, that's a hard search. Too many in a short period looks bad. Before you apply, use eligibility checkers on sites like Money Supermarket or Compare the Market. These do a soft search that doesn't affect your score. Only apply if you're likely to be approved. Step 7. Build credit if you have a thin file. If you have no credit history, maybe you're young or new to the UK. Here's how to start building it. Get a credit builder credit card like Capital One or Aqua. These are designed for people with thin files. They have low limits and higher interest rates, but if you pay in full every month, you pay 0 interest and build credit. Set up a small monthly payment plan like a phone contract and pay it perfectly. Become an authorized user on a family member's credit card if they have good credit. Here's the key. Consistency matters more than speed. Pay everything on time, every single month, for 6 to 12 months. You'll see your score climb. But if you're looking for a quicker boost, let me show you some advanced strategies. All right, so you've got the basics down. Now let's talk about some advanced strategies to boost your score faster. Strategy 1. Credit Builder credit cards. These are credit cards designed specifically for people with bad or no credit. Cards like Capital One Classic, Aqua Classic, or Vanquish. They have low credit limits, £1, £100, £500, and high interest rates, 30, 40% APR. But here's the trick. You only use the card for 1 or 2 small purchases each month, and you pay the balance in full before the due date. That way, you pay 0 interest, but you're building a perfect payment history. After 6-12 months of perfect payments, you can apply for better cards with higher limits and lower rates. Strategy 2. Credit invisibility tricks. Did you know you can get credit for bills that normally don't count? Services like Lockbox or Experian Boost let you build credit by paying your rent, utility bills, and even streaming subscriptions on time. Normally, these payments don't get reported to credit agencies, but with these services, they do. Strategy 3. Become an authorized user. If you have a family member with excellent credit and a long credit history, Ask if you can become an authorized user on one of their credit cards. Their positive payment history gets added to your credit file. You don't even need to use the card. Just having it on your report helps. This is one of the fastest ways to boost a thin file. Strategy 4. Dispute negative information. If you see anything on your credit report that's inaccurate or outdated, dispute it. Maybe a late payment from 5 years ago that should have fallen off after 6 years. Maybe a balance that should be 0. Maybe an account that isn't even yours. Every negative item you successfully remove can boost your score by 20 to 50 points. Now, a word of warning. Don't use credit repair companies that promise to fix your score for a fee. Most of them are scams. Everything they do, you can do yourself for free. And if the information on your report is accurate, no one can legally remove it, even a credit repair company. Save your money and follow the steps I just gave you. Right. Before I let you go, I need to warn you about the biggest mistakes that destroy UK credit scores. Mistake number 1. Missing payments. I know I already said this, but it bears repeating. One missed payment can drop your score by 100 plus points and stay on your file for 6 years. Set up direct debits for everything. If you can't afford to pay the full balance, at least pay the minimum. A partial payment is infinitely better than a missed payment. Mistake number 2. Maxing out credit cards. If you're using 80-90% of your credit limit, lenders see you as high risk. Even if you pay it off every month, high utilization hurts your score. Keep it under 30%. Under 10% is even better. Mistake number 3. Applying for too much credit at once. Every application is a hard search. 5 applications in 1 month looks desperate. Use eligibility checkers first. Only apply when you're confident you'll be approved. Mistake number 4. Closing old credit accounts. I know it feels responsible. I paid off that credit card, so I'll close it. But that old account is boosting your credit history length. Close it, and your score drops. Keep it open. Put one small purchase on it every few months and pay it off immediately. That's it. Mistake number 5. Ignoring errors on your report. Studies show that 1 in 5 credit reports contain errors. That's 20% of people. If you're not checking your report regularly, you might have errors dragging your score down and you don't even know it. Check all 3 reports at least once a year. Dispute anything that's wrong. Avoid these 5 mistakes and you're already ahead of most UK adults. All right, so how long does it take to build or fix your credit score? If you have a thin file, no credit history, with consistent, on-time payments, you can build a decent score in 3 to 6 months. A good score in 6-12 months. If you have bad credit, missed payments, defaults, CCJs, this takes longer. Every missed payment stays on your file for 6 years, but the impact fades over time. If you start making perfect payments today, you'll see improvement in 3 to 6 months. Significant improvement in 12 to 18 months. After 2 to 3 years of perfect payments, old negatives have much less impact. If you have decent credit but want to optimize, follow the advanced strategies I showed you. You can boost your score by 50-100 points in 3 to 6 months. Here's the key. There's no quick fix. Credit scores are built on consistency over time. But if you follow the steps I gave you today, you will see improvement. It's not magic, it's just discipline. Right, so here's your action plan to fix or build your UK credit score. Today, sign up for all 3 free credit score services: Experian, ClearScore, and Credit Karma. Check your scores and read through all 3 reports carefully. This week, register on the electoral roll if you haven't already. Dispute any errors you find on your reports. Set up direct debits for every single bill so you never miss a payment. This month, if you have a thin file, apply for a credit builder card. If you have high credit card balances, focus on paying them down below 30% utilization. Next 6 months, make every single payment on time. Keep utilization low. Don't apply for new credit unless absolutely necessary. Check your scores monthly to track progress. If you follow this plan, you'll be in a completely different position 6 months from now. Better credit score, better mortgage rates, better ability to rent that flat, better financial future. If this video helped you, please subscribe. Every week I'm putting out videos exactly like this one. UK-specific money advice that actually works. Hit the bell too so you don't miss the next one. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.